Make just one change to your cold call opener and get a big change to the result. So I've changed the way I open the initial part of my calls. Not by very much, but it's setting me up for a better call, so I wanted to share it with all of you. I'm Mark McGuinness, and as you know, I'm both a sales trainer for B2B companies and the founder of Sales Development Australia, which is an outsourced SDR company. So I know from making calls myself that the first few seconds of your cold call has an outsized impact on how the rest of your call goes. Think about it this way. When somebody answers their phone, they're trying to determine if you're a friend or foe as quickly as possible. When they answer the phone, they start that at a neutral level. They enter into the conversation at a neutral level. Let's call that level 0. Whatever they hear next will first move them into either a positive or a negative state. They will want to engage either in a chat with you or they'll want to try and get you off the phone ASAP. So if they answer their phone and experience that telltale delay of a parallel dialer slowly connecting them to a call agent, or perhaps they hear lots of call center background noise, they'll automatically drop to a more negative state and want to get you off the phone. If this is the case, then you, the caller, now have to be really good. You have to be good enough to pull them out of that negative state in order to have a reasonable conversation with them. If, on the other hand, one of the first things they hear is the name of a person that they know and like, they'll start the conversation in a more positive state. An example of that might be, "Hey Gary, your neighbor Bob said I should give you a call." So obviously a positive state is better for us because a good conversation is the outcome that we're really after. You see, booking a meeting can only happen if you first have a great conversation. So let's face facts. It's very unlikely you'll have a terrible conversation and still book a meeting. And if you do, it's likely they won't be a great fit and they're more likely to cancel or worse, be a no-show for you or for your AE. So we want to give ourselves the best chance of having a great conversation right from the start of the call. So what is this micro change that's made a big difference for me? What typically happens now is when calling a business out of your CRM, you usually look to reference the name of the organization somewhere in the call, usually at the start of the call. For this example, let's say we're calling a business called ANZ Insurance Brokers. So my usual opening is name. I wanted to chat to you about company. Is that okay? And that sounds something like this. I wanted to chat to you about ANZ Insurance Brokers. Is that okay? The micro change I've made is to deformalize the company's name so it sounds much more casual. I wanted to chat about the insurance business you have there. Is that okay? This works because most salespeople simply read the business's name as it comes out of their CRM, and it sounds like it's being read out of the CRM. So this gives the prospect the impression that it's a sales call early on, and they move to that negative state that we discussed earlier. If you use the more casual introduction, it's much closer to what an inquiring call would sound like, and it positioned your prospect in a more positive position. So you're going to have a much more likely chance of jumping into a great conversation. So I honestly believe this small change has made it much easier for me to get deeper into the call with potential clients and prospects over the last 2 weeks. So there you go, a small but mighty change for your calling routine. Give it a try. Let me know what you think and how you get on. I'm Mark McGuinness. Take care.